5-1 Giants. What a shock.
All right, what is up, everyone? And let me update the score right there. A little behind in the game, actually. 19-6, the final score. Wild one today in Denver. And I know what a lot of people are thinking, because I'm thinking the same freaking thing. Can we spread it out a little more? Holy Moses. 19 freaking runs. 25 freaking hits. 18 runs driven in. What in the hell is happening? But after all of that, we get one win. Nagel. We won a game today. So the Giants did get a W. You would think 19 runs. You would think 25 hits. You would think 18 runs driven in would get us a little closer to the goal. Not really. One win is all we get credited for. But the Giants do salvage a game. They still lost the series. It's still been a rough stretch. And I already know what they're saying on KNBR. I know what they're saying on every single radio station, every podcast. This is the start right here. This is going to give this team the spark it needs. I hope so. 6 errors today between the two teams. Just a crazy game. Not a very well-pitched game. But hey, better pitched by the Giants. 19. This is what you're supposed to do in Colorado. Maybe not to this extreme. This is what you're supposed to do in Colorado if you're a great team. So we'll take this win, enjoy this win. But it's right back to the field tomorrow, and we'll check what's on deck in a little bit. A lot to update in this one. A lot of baseball. I don't even have any highlights because I'd be playing highlights for an hour if I played all the highlights. Rafi Devers had a huge day, 4 for 6 today with a run driven in. We had Arise with a 3 RBI hit today. We had Schmitty go 3 for 6. Jonah Cox making his big league debut in his first at bat facing a catcher. Ripped one to opposite field, got a hit, got a double. He's got a batting average of 1,000. Jung Hoo Lee has been scorching hot. His season average is over 300. He could be an all-star. 3 or 4 games off the injured list, and he has bumped his season average to over 300. It's 3 games, right? 3 games off the injured list. Holy smokes. By the way, Bryce Eldridge is putting it together. He is here to stay. He is here to stay. Giants today just absolutely raked. They hit 500, 25 for 40. Wolf Godmack, I'm still for taps. Can you play the Bryce Eldridge home run? Of course. Of course. If you want a highlight, request the highlight and we'll play it. But, recapping this game would take me a while. There was just so much action today. The action was just plentiful in this baseball game. If I can go ahead and grab that for you, I will do it. But yeah, just a game of nonstop hits, doubles, triples. Some bad defense today. Not perfect. The pitching wasn't perfect today. Robbie Ray only got through 4, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, only 1 earned. Tristan Beck gave up a couple runs. Pagero got hurt, came out of the game. Hopefully he's okay. Brubaker looked great to close it out. He didn't get a save, but, to finish out the game. So, yeah, overall, just a wild one today. Jesus Rodriguez with the big fly. How many home runs today? I think there was Adames with the grand slam, Eldridge, and Rodriguez, and that was it. Yeah, so you want to see the Eldridge bomb? Let me get that for you. Take me just a couple minutes, but yeah, man, I don't know how excited you're supposed to get. I know, we could lipstick this pig all day and say this is the start. This is a sign of what this team can do. That's what they're saying on the radio. But in my opinion, you have to do this. You don't have to do to this extreme, but you're gonna have to play like a good team more than one day to convince me personally. After what I've seen this year, this has been a mess, and it's still a mess. one win. If this is the standard, one win every 6 games, we're in deep shit. Cox hit technically doesn't count. What do you mean? And it counts. It's on his record, right? His first big league knock, first big league hit. He's hitting 1,000 official at bat. It's kind of sad for him that his first big league at bat was against like a position player, but he's actually from Colorado and a bunch of his family was here. He should have been in the lineup. They should have put him in the freaking lineup. We're not winning anything this year. His family's here to see him. He's from the Colorado area. He went to school at Oral Roberts over in Tulsa, but he's from Colorado. And I know he was in the College World Series. I watched him in 2023, not in person, but on TV. So I know all about Jonah Cox. Pace yourself with this team. Do we have the clip of the home run from Mr. Bryce? Mr. Bryce Eldridge. Can we get the clip, please? Michael, can you get the clip for me, please? Thank you. Holy cow. Let's do it.
Doing damage. He drills one to center. McCarthy going back at the wall. Gone! Booming power from Bryce Eldridge into the trees. 453 feet, 12-5.
Did I say doing damage?
He's doing damage.
Doing damage. He's hit 2 balls off the wall. This time you go up with 92, and he throw it high, let it fly. 450 feet. Say hello to the trees. That one's lost in the woods.
What a bomb right there. It counts yet, but not by an actual pitcher. Yeah, I would have put him in the lineup. Like, seriously, your big league debut, you're here, your family's here, you're from here. Yeah, normally that's not, I know, but we're not winning anything. We stink. We might as well give the kid a game. Let's put him in the lineup. It can't be any worse. That's why he's here. He's hitting 400 in AA. I mean, I'm not just putting him in the lineup to be nice. We need him, you know. The Giants end up winning anyway. I guess my Full Metal Jacket clip was the proper motivation for the Giants. Yes. Jenny Vega's here. Jenny also most scored runs by any team this year. What a game, man. What a game. I hope it is a spark, but, you know, we could be here tomorrow pissed off again. Because at the end of the day, it's one win, and whether it's 3-2 or 19-6. But I hope that it is a spark. I mean, the offense was just, it all came alive. But guess where they're going now? Milwaukee. Okay? You guys know what's up. You guys know about Milwaukee? You know? Remember the show? Give us any chance, we'll take it. Meet us any rule, we'll break it. Gonna make our dreams come true. Nothing's gonna hold us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. There ain't nothing we won't try. Never heard the word impossible this time. There's no stopping us. Yeah, little Laverne and Shirley. Who we got here? We got playing against Kyle Harrison. Oh, man, Kyle Harrison. Crazy this weekend. I was at a baseball or a sports card show, and there was a bunch of boxes, and they were $1 each. I closed my eyes, and I just went, could have been anyone, any team, anybody. It wasn't like Giants. It was just all random. I went up, picked one, and it was freaking Kyle Harrison. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Bernie's going to get a good workout series going on. Brewer series could be ugly. We have 4 there. 1 over series win, but a split will do. In the old Wisco, a jelly donut. Yeah, rec league softball game today. And we'll try to break it down at least a little bit. Final score 19-6. And the Giants, it actually started out relatively calm. It's not like this game started out that way. It was a close game. We didn't even know the Giants were going to win this game until probably the 5th inning, until the Giants started to really separate. But first inning, They scored a run on Jung-Hoo Lee, got a base hit, drive in a run. It was 1-0. It was like great. They added another run in the second inning. That was Bryce Eldridge doubled and Susac doubled, 2-0. I'm like, okay. Rockies came back and scored a run in the bottom half. There's a wild pitch by Ray. There was a sacrifice fly, and it made it 2-1. It's like, okay, stayed that way for a while. Fourth inning, you still didn't know anything crazy was going to happen. Eldridge hit the double. Susac got hit by a pitch. And a little bit later, Casey Schmidt with the base hit, 3-1. Arias hit a nice drive, making it 4-1. And things were pretty calm. Got out of the inning on the ground ball from Adames. Bottom of the fourth, and then the Rockies struck back. And it looked like it was going to be a close game. It was a base hit for Kyle Karros. It was a walk and then a error by Robbie Ray. A couple runs came in. Ray just blew that whole play, and it ended up 4-3 Giants. Seems like a long time ago, but the fifth inning, the bats broke out. The double from Jung-Hoo. The double ripped it into left field. I think it was or right field actually. It was a opposite field shot, line shot. 5-3 from Matt Chapman. Driving in a run. Then Gilbert absolutely crushed one. I want to talk about that drive. I don't know if you'll see it on the replay. This is kind of a pet peeve of mine. I don't know if I can get the clip. I'm going to try to get the clip here. But, yeah, so Drew Gilbert hits this ball deep and just stands there. See if we can get it. It's just it's just a pet peeve of mine. I think Eldridge needs to go back to AAA. He's too good. I think I'm more interested in the sausage run for this upcoming series. A sausage run, and I'm making another Full Metal Jacket clip. They're on that boat since the D-back series. Yeah, so let's see here. Okay, so there's Gilbert. Here's the pitch. Boom, he whacks one, right? Absolutely whacks it. Does he start running?
He hammers.
He does not.
That one.
Standing there. Starting to walk.
Right
And
field
look.
line toward the corner and
Off the wall. It's not gone, dude. I don't mean to be negative over this game of all games, but when you hit the ball, run to first base. That's all I ask. Why do they stand there and pimp it every time? What is that? I don't remember ever in the history of baseball. I mean, yeah, Bonds used to do the little walk, but guess what? It would be gone. But even he started they would just stand there. Devers does this. He'll swing and he'll be like, and then it's not even gone. It's like, oh my gosh. Just a little pet peeve. He probably thought it was going to be fair or foul. It was going to be fair or foul. That's not, it was going to be fair or foul. You still run in case it's fair. You don't know. So let me get this straight. If you're not sure if it's fair or foul, you can just stand there. Don't you just run. And if it's foul, guess what? Nothing happens. You come back and hit. I don't get it. I don't get this freaking thing, man. Maybe I'm getting real old because when I played, you hit and you run. I was a power hitter. I hit plenty of balls. I absolutely demolished and thought was gone. And you never know, the wind, the weather that day, the humidity, whatever it is. Sometimes it doesn't go out. It's like, whoa! I thought that was gone. So you just run. Especially how they're playing right now. They need to hustle every single play. Yes, Papachon. Sí, Papachon 209. Modesto Stockton. Absolutamente. It's just a pet peeve. I don't mean to get on. I'm sure nobody else in the entire internet is complaining about that because he ended up scoring anyway. He ends up scoring on the Casey Schmidt base hit. Nobody's complaining about Drew Gilbert standing there. Not one person. But guess what? If it was not bottom of the ninth inning of a tie game and he did that and he ends up tripling and it could have been an inside the park home run and then you end up not scoring, then a lot of people would be talking about it, and you end up losing the game. Oh, yeah, a lot of people would be talking about it. But because he scored, nobody cares. 7-3 after he did score. Devers hit a double. Adames now with the bases loaded. He goes ahead and hits a grand freaking salami. Can we get the clip? Maybe we can get the clip. We need the clip of the grand slam. I mean, that's a grand slam. Grand slam don't happen every day. Big moment right there. That's when pretty much the game. Even then, 11-3, I was not, celebrating for joy because, this is Coors Field and this is the Giants. Let me see if I can get that clip so you guys can see it. I did it. You got to hustle no matter what. Hustle no matter what. And I will say, I don't mean to call him out because I've seen it multiple. The only guy who doesn't do that is Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee hits it and runs because he's from Korea, and I think they teach that. It's a completely different culture. The culture here is going in a different direction. It's all about pimping home runs, cussing out the batter. It's about all that stuff. And yeah, I know I sound old, and that's just how life is. Like every generation looks at the new generation like, what are you youngsters doing? And now that's become me. But this could be the difference in the game. There's no reason, in my opinion. Boom. Okay, I know you got to follow through. I know it takes some time to get your swing off. But right here, that bat, he should be dropping that bat and going.
He hammers out.
And you can see that is the exact opposite. Complete relaxation. Absolutely crazy. But let's take a look at the Willy Adames big fly.
Another full count pitch here for Magnos. Adames to deep left field. And gone! Grand slam! That's how you make them pay for an intentional walk to load them up in front of you.
109.
That one just wasn't going to come down. 11-3 Giants.
And he is fired up about it. You can see him yelling and screaming around the bases, intentionally walking to get to me.
And Adames did the same thing right there, but at least it was gone. If it's gone, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But in my opinion, you should always run. Hit it and run. That's just the way I played the game. Freaking hard hustle no matter what. Hit it and freaking go. These guys are getting paid way too much to not be hustling every day. From Mile High to an ugly dome with no AC should be fun. Maybe the Giants can ride Cox all the way to the postseason. We need to ride Cox all the way to the postseason. No, I know about Jonah Cox. I followed his career, and I was hoping the Giants would draft him because I saw him in the College World Series in 2023. And I am a fan of Oral Roberts. Never made it to a game while he was there, but he was only there that 1 year. Hit 412, 11 home runs in the Summit League. It's not Power 5, but it is Division 1, and he was just amazing. I was so happy the Giants were able to get him in the 6th round, or in the actually the A's drafted him in the 6th round, right? Giants end up trading for him. I don't remember what the trade was, but the Giants were able to get him from the A's, and he has worked his way up. He's just torn it up at every level pretty much. Richmond Double-A this year, hit 400 with 6 bombs, and welcome to the show. Yes, absolutely. Oh, dude, yes, 100%. And I you never feel good with any lead at Coors Field. Jenny Vega, D-Shot, yes. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I get the joke, but I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. And I think that he's going to be good. I think he's going to be really good for this team. Maybe he'll find his way into the lineup. This is what the Giants need to do. Yeah, they did have to DFA Borucki, and I feel bad for Borucki. He was serviceable this year, but someone's got to go for the 40-man, and we got to bring up the dudes who deserve it. And Jonah Cox, he's not been rushed. He never got to AAA, but he was drafted way back in 2023. Played in Single A in 23. Then he played in Single A with San Jose in 24, got up to High A, And then last year he was in high A the whole season. And this year he's been in double A. I mean, he's been in the minor leagues, 23, 24, 25, 3 full seasons plus, and he was in college. So he's 24 years old. He's not like he's 19. It's not like I think it's his time right now. I didn't see this coming. I thought they were going to probably promote him to AAA first, but I was super happy to hear it. The team has been hurting since losing our all-star left fielder and RBI leader to it, but looks like they're finally adjusting. Hooray, we're not in last place. We're not in last place. Salva vida, 4-2-5-9. Bring on the Brewskis. David LaMountain, yeah. He ain't going back to Richmond, I don't think. Worst case, he goes to Sacramento, which would not be a shock. If he struggles at all, they'll probably send him to Sacramento. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do as far as the future with youngsters and whatnot and Posey. And we're going to talk about that. But first, when the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Coors Field, scoring 19 runs. Fans of Giants baseball sing bye-bye, baby. Wanna be in first place. Bye-bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR. You'll see who we are. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. Big W today. If Cox can maintain his current batting average, he won't be going back down. Well, if he can maintain his current batting average of 1,000, yeah, he's probably going to go to the Hall of Fame as the greatest hitter to ever live. But, yeah, I don't know about first place. That's what I was thinking. Giants have scored 4. We got a super chat. It's from Loretta. And it says the following. We got one from 199. Bob Best from Reno. I still got the Reno jersey. Reno jersey. Thank you so much. And we got a super chat from Wolf. Are these current? Or am I in last? Oh, no. Sorry. There it is. Bye-bye, baby. Loretta. $4.99. Let me heart that one. Thank you so much for that. Improvise. We improvise. We improvise. We improvise. I almost did the sad version of it. I was going to be like... When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. 'Cause history's in the making at Oracle Park. We got another super chat, and it's from David LaMountain, La Montaña, 2248, $5. Thank you, love the music. Giants YouTube channel. Let's freaking go. You should have did the sad version. Thank you, sir. They put a heart. That's $5 from 2 people. That's $10. We need it. Cry, cry, baby in C minor. Yes. Should have done the sad version. So that's a recap of the game. Let's take a look once again at... For the first time, actually, we got to look at it. How could I not look at the clip? If I can find it. Wait. Bob Bez down in Southern California. Thanks for wearing your Reno represent right here. I got the Reno jersey, and I'm going to buy a hat as well. Hang on a second. I'm so tired. Bob Best, thank you so much. Bob Best, Southern Cal. That's $9.99. Oh my goodness. Big Arrow injury hurts, but our closer Jason Foley should be ready to come up from rehab soon. I put up I tried to find some of the Giants who are tearing it up with other teams this year. Somebody was nitpicking it already. Let me show it to you. Everyone always has, if you make the tiniest possible mistake in a post or a video or anything, you can make a video 4 hours long. One little mistake, the whole comment section is going to point that shit out. Ask any YouTuber. But this wasn't really a mistake. Like, it was just I'll show you what I'm talking about if I can find it. Wolf God Mac with a double-A gifty. Wolf God Mac has sent out a gifty. And a good to Wes McLaughlin. Learned, by the way, from an Irish nun in 3rd grade. Sister Martha, diehard Giants fan, made the front page of Sporting. Thank you so much, Wolf God Mac. Oh, my goodness. Wes McLaughlin. What was I talking about again? Oh. Yeah, I put out this post. Wait a minute. I can't find it. Here it is. What the heck? Sorry. Okay. Giants, all Giants, ex-Giants 2026 lineup. Look at this as a possible. This was just an example lineup with a starting pitcher, and I put a closer. Just as an example of like what this team could have been, or some of the guys that could have been here. You had Wade Meckler. He's hitting grand slams for the Angels. He's hitting 308. We got Otto Lopez, leads the league in hits at shortstop, hitting 330. We got Dom Smith is tearing it up for the Braves, hitting 325. James Tibbs III looks like a future freaking Hall of Famer. He's got an OPS over 1,000 in AAA, but he's stuck in the Dodgers. We got Tyler Fitzgerald, signs with the Dodgers, goes to AAA, he's hitting 304 with 6 bombs down there. He's hitting grand slams and game-winning bombs. Soler could be the DH. He's got 9 homers on the year. You got Flores. He's over in the Mexican League hitting 337 with an OPS around 1,000. You got Mike Yastrzemski. He's doing what Yaz does. You got Bart. He's Barton. And then I put Kyle Harrison as the starting pitcher. 6-1, 1.57 ERA. I could have put Lamont Wade. And then you got Tyler Rogers, and I put closer. Just as an example, like for this lineup, for this team, for this pretend team, like I put Tyler Rogers closer because he's got a 2.36 ERA. I'm not saying that he is a closer. I'm just saying that would be, for this pretend team, I put him as the closer. But someone, I don't know, told me Tyler Rogers isn't a closer. Soler is the king of empty calories, LOL, and Tyler Rogers isn't a closer. Like, why you gotta hate? Why you gotta hate? You get the point, right, of the post. You get the point, right? Ex-Giants are doing really well this season. But you gotta nitpick the little things and talk shit. Dubon, I should have put Dubon. I forgot about Dubon. Maybe I need to redo that post. But you see how I always gotta nitpick? Gosh, Lee, man. Why you got to nitpick? It wasn't even a mistake. Like, I'm aware that Tyler Rogers is not a closer. It was just like in that example, he would be the closer, right? I could have put relief pitcher. I could have put bullpen, but I just put closer. But everyone always has to like find. I can make a video. All this fascinating stuff, and then people are gonna be like, actually. Actually, in 1933, Babe Ruth had 137 RBIs. not 136, bro. Get your facts right. Get your shit straight, mother effer. Diddy is trending. What's going on with Diddy? Conforto, I don't know. How Conforto doing? Is Conforto kicking ass and taking names? I heard that, yeah, they will get on you. It's RB. I used to say RBI because like runs batted in. I said he's got 76 RBI this year, and someone said, "Bro, this dude loses all credibility because he doesn't know it's RBIs." So I said, "Wow, I didn't know people were sticklers about that. Let me say RBIs." And then I got comments, "Bro, it's RBI. You an idiot or something?" So then it was like, "Oh crap, I was right the first time." So yeah, 78 RBI, and someone's like, "Hey, moron, it's RBIs. It's your first." This dude don't know ball. This dude don't know ball. I remember the next Sunday night game, Giants versus Cubs on national TV. He was another Ryan Walker situation. Oh, Conforto's having a good season. Chris Bryant. Is Chris Bryant? I haven't got lots of former Giants, huh? But yeah, 19-6, Giants win the game. Giants win the game. Let's see what's on deck. And the stream is brought to you by Jason Corona. Corona Accounting Solutions. Make sure to check them out. Free consultation. Call today and tell them Hum Baby sent you. 503-997-6672. coronapdx.com if you got a business or personal finance questions. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, what's on deck? Giants and Brewers. And when I say Brewers, I'm talking about Brewers. They got pitching. This dude here, Shane, 2.63 ERA. He'll be taking on Landon Roop tomorrow, June 1st. And unfortunately, it only gets tougher from there. This team has got a good pitching staff. The next day is TBD, but they have Mizorowski. They have Kyle Harrison. They are freaking good. Logan Webb should be pitching the second game, though. Now, let's look at the standings. Giants, not in last place. Not in last place. But the run differential is embarrassing. Made up a lot for it. Even after today, they're still negative 48. 15 games out of the division, 8.5 out of the wild card. Theoretically could play taps right now. 390 win-loss percentage. Giants on a pace to lose 98 games. But hey, we're going to enjoy the victory while we have it. Kyle Harrison, yes. Yeah, McDonald. Roop. There it is. But yeah, this is a good win, but I'm telling you, let's see. I'm just curious, man. What's going on KNBR? The sports leader. They don't say that anymore, huh? The sports leader. It's a long way to go. We got a long way to go. Giants want to lose 20 games in June in order to cancel taps. To cancel taps, oh my gosh. Here's the Giants are in a hole so severe. They could literally win 10 games in a row. They can go in a 10-game winning streak. A 10-game winning streak, and they'll still be 3 games under 500, and they will be in a worse position than they were last year at the same time. They will be in a worse position than they were that got Bob Melvin fired. They'll be in a worse position than they were that got the other guy, Gabe Kapler, fired. And they can win 10 games in a row and be in a worse position than where we were in when 2 other managers got fired.
The best outfield Cox. He is from Colorado. His dad ended up playing minor league baseball for many years. Played 19 games in the big leagues with the Expos.
I wouldn't say he had a nice day. He was cool to see him hit a double, but it was off of a catcher. I mean, literally, any of us in the chat would have had a shot at getting a hit off of some ephus pitches. But nevertheless, I'm happy for him. He's got a hit. Hey, that's one way to get your first big league hit. It's memorable. It definitely a cool moment for him. Let's look at that hit if we can get it. Actually, I was going to get it, and then I got completely sidetracked at what I was talking about. Oh, man, I'm having trouble finding it. Here it is. All right, let's get the Jonah Cox hit. Colorado. Jenny, starting with the basics. Meaningful baseball. 20 straight would be a different story. If they can win 20 straight, which is the record, I think it's the record. The A's won 20 straight. 33-43, that would put them right where they need to be. That's what they got to do right now. If they wanted to fix this problem as soon as possible, 20 straight games is the ask. That's what we need from the Giants. 20 straight games. Let's check out Jonah Cox. Hope this is the right video because I just saw something said Jonah Cox and I downloaded it. So it's either the right video or it's the completely wrong video and the channel's about to get taken down. Here we go.
Cox with a base hit. And he's going to open it up now towards second and getting the wave around from Ron Wotus, but he'll just stop in a 19-6 game. His first major league hit, and it's a double.
And it's a purified line drive. Good piece of hitting, 2-strike hit and stay inside it. He's batting over 400 in Double-A, 71. And that puts him on the board.
Get the baseball and save it forever.
Congratulations. Oh, they love it. The family loves it.
There it was. First base hit, Jonah Cox. We got it. We got it, guys. It's been a great game. Tomorrow's a new day, a new way. What time's the game tomorrow? It's an early game. What time is the game tomorrow? 6:40. I think it's like 4:40. It says 7:40 on the MLB.com, so I guess that would make it 4:40 Pacific time. So if you're Pacific, it's 4:40. If you're in Milwaukee, it's probably 6:40, and if you're in the East Coast, it's 7:40. Let's go, Gigante! Thank you all for being here today. I don't got nothing else for you. I really got nothing. I'm glad they got a win. We don't have to play Danny Glover until they lose 5 in a row again, and hopefully it doesn't happen the rest of the year. Giants have the major league. They lead the big leagues in 4-game losing streaks. They've lost 4 straight games, I think 5 or 6 times. So it's been a rough ride. Giants needed this win for sure. That's the reality. They needed something like this. And the question is, are they going to I wish I could speak English. Are they going to, use this game as something to get them on the right path? Or is this just going to be a one-off? That's the question. So I don't know the answer to that, but super happy for Jonah Cox. Nice guy. He's a nice guy, but that ain't going to cut it if this team can't start winning with more consistency. So thank you guys again for being here. Mic issue. Oh, my mic? Shit. Sorry about that, guys. I think you could still hear me. It just sounded like shit. We are good here. Mic issues. Hopefully you could hear me anyway. I had the guitar mic was on, but not the main mic. Hit the thumbs up. Most doubles in a month. Yeah, Giants are doubling like it's going out of style. They would have more home runs and triples, but they like to stand and watch the ball. So yeah, we get a lot of doubles. I need to do some more funny baseball, like in person, like action shots, like an impression of guys this day and age, going up there and they hit that ball. This is what they do. This is what freaking Devers does. Devers and this is Devers and Gilbert. They go like this, and they bring it back. They stand there. Little thing, little flip, eat a taco, sign a couple autographs. Then they start running because it's not gone. And it needs to stop. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Who the hell is texting me? Who's texting me?
High drive to left. Oh, my. Out of here. That ball is smoked. Headed for downtown. Upper deck. Adios. Pelota. 5-1 Giants. What a shot.